trapped by the water. In some places, it could take several days.
Support to those impacted by Hurricane Ida, which made landfall south of New Orleans as a powerful Category 4 storm. It left more than 1 million homes and businesses.
It's disheartening. We have friends who have moved out of California because of the drought and the fires.
Damaging all 8 transmission lines that supply the New Orleans area with electricity. Here's a look at Hurricane Ida's aftermath. This power pole crashing right down on top of this car. It also looks like it snapped in half. You've got these down lines. They stretch clear across the block. And then take a look as it just rips right down this street in downtown New Orleans. Orleans Parish losing power. Lights from emergency vehicles piercing the darkness on New Orleans city streets. One water out of New Orleans are running on generators. And the levees and flood walls built after Katrina held.
The worst case scenario, it did not happen. Or how
Hours of the evacuation, military aircraft had to shoot off flares to divert potential rocket attacks. Roughly 6,000 Americans were pulled out in the last 16 days, but hundreds likely remain behind, as do thousands of Afghan allies who'd hoped to get out. The evacuation caps one of the largest in modern history, and the end of a catastrophic period for President Biden. Thursday's suicide bombing outside the airport, killing 13 U.S. service members and hundreds of Afghans, turned the withdrawal mission into a full-blown crisis. Mr. Biden honored the fallen and grieved with their families at Dover Air Force Base on Sunday. With another attack imminent this weekend, the Pentagon targeted an ISIS-K suicide bomber with a drone strike, which witnesses charged also killed civilians, including several children.
10 persons is carried to New York. We lost 10 persons, including us now.
We have the number of floors on fire. It looked like the plane
It's complete.
The last manned aircraft is now clearing the airspace above Afghanistan.
And at-risk Afghans following the Taliban's rapid takeover of the country earlier this month. More than 122,000 people have been relocated from Afghanistan
Or
since
just
the
after
end of
midnight
July.
local time, where it's now August 31st, the president's deadline for withdrawing after a bloody and costly 20-year war.
It's a mission.
And I think what they're asking is, what was it like to be part of history?
Paid their respects to 13 U.S. service members killed in a bombing outside of Kabul airport Thursday. And the Pentagon is investigating reports a U.S. drone strike targeting the group that took responsibility for the attack killed civilians. CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe has more.